Hello, 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 my lovely friends. Thank you for joining me here on A Journey in Light. My name is Joy. Hello. Today we're doing our weekly pick a card on what to expect in the week ahead. So we have 3 piles, and I'll be doing charms, initials, and a zodiac sign dice I'll be using to see if someone from a certain zodiac sign will be involved in your week. So yeah, okay, I said so way too many times. Here we go. So we have 3 piles. We have pile 1, which is this lovely rose quartz angel. Pile 2 is this rainbow rose quartz. I think that's what that is, pretty sure. And pile 3 is this pyramid that I'm not even sure what it's made out of, but it was my mom's and it's kind of cool, so I figured I'd bring it out for a reading. So as always, take a deep breath, go with whichever pile you're drawn to first. If you have trouble picking, if you're drawn between more than one, you could have messages in more than one pile, so feel free to watch whatever you want to watch. And then sometimes people pick by the timestamps, and they will be located in the description box below. As always, thank you guys, and I will see you at your pile. Bye guys. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 1. You guys picked one of my angels. I have many around, and this one's made from rose quartz. If you're curious, I got it on Amazon. I think, yes, okay. We are going over what to expect in the week ahead. We have a couple different subjects, so we're going to start with overall energies for the week ahead for you guys. So we have Temperance. We have a 7 of Pentacles. In the World. All right, overall message that just came through from these cards is it may be a week of patience, of planting the seeds for things to completely come together. If you've already been in that energy of, working towards a goal, it may take a little bit longer, but also, we could be having this completion. If you're already there with the World here, I'm hearing a completion of this investment, of this whatever this thing you've been working on. So Temperance can sometimes be divine timing, or very much your angels at work, but sometimes, also blending two energies together. So you could also be figuring out how to work some things together this week, and blending two. All of a sudden, blending two families came up, so that might be a message for somebody. But basically, I want you to know the angels are working in your favor this week, and they're helping you out behind the scenes. So sometimes that behind the scenes work takes a little longer than we like it to, but they're just saying be patient, it's all going to come together. So that's very exciting. Like, overall energy feels really, really good, guys. Or you guys might be getting a divinely inspired idea that you will know that it's time to work on, that's really going to bring you some completion and some peace in your life. All right, so for love, I have a romance angel card and a love affirminators card that I just got. So this is a little more love advice, so let's see what we have. So this week, this may look a little more like family love. So this card says healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So there could be some childhood wound issues for some of you guys that you're going to be healing this week. You're going to be healing love, and more like family line love, like love between your family, your friend, or your parents, things like that should be healing. And then your advice for love this week says no score keeping. Okay, these cards are funny, so I'm just letting you know I'm not trying to be funny by reading this. This is how they're written. So, I cut ties with past conflicts and make my personal life a clean, shiny slate. Beginning this moment, everything is new. When an old grievance repeats itself in my head, I introduce it to my new head tenets, tolerance and equanimity. Then I give it its stupid t-shirts and record chords back and tell it to leave. Okay. I feel like I'm reading that wrong. So they have a T and E on shirts, and you're saying goodbye. So basically, don't keep score. Let things go, especially if this is family issues. So this week they're asking you, please don't judge me for that pause, guys. I'm trying to understand this card. I don't read them ahead of time. So they're just saying, you know, to let bygones be bygones. That's overall, and that's going to do with love and this. With this coming up with this family issues card, it's going to involve you guys letting some old things just go to the wayside, to disappear, to just release yourself from the things that hold you back from your past, revolving love with your family. Okay, we have a for work related. So work can be work, school, anything you're collaborating with people. So this is another affirmatives card. Hopefully it doesn't trip me up when I'm reading this, but it's just things to keep in mind when you're working with collaborating with other people, whatever that looks like. It says tolerance. I can observe the cast of colorful characters a busy life presents and rewrite the role of one of the ones I need to. Anyone annoying becomes entertaining. Anyone intolerable becomes truly fascinating, or someone truly fascinating who belongs in either a museum or a science lab. Because seriously, what is really going on there? So basically, they're just reminding you this week to have tolerance for those different from you and try to rephrase your words around them instead of, again, that person being annoying or whatever. Just say that person's really entertaining. So there, it's a big shift of perspective this week on, you know, past grievances and then people that you collaborate with. Just try to view them in a different light and attach a more positive word to their uniqueness, so to speak. All right, last card before we get into charms. This is Island Wellness Law of Attraction card. So this is what to keep in mind with the Law of Attraction this week. So how to manifest. So this week you guys are going to be working on learning how to manifest if you don't know, and then make sure you're practicing the proper manifesting skills and terms. And sometimes people understand the Law of Attraction, but it just needs a little tweaks to get working properly. So state thought is either I am or I have. So you need to speak about things as if you already are them. Like, say you're trying to lose weight and you're just focused on the amount of weight you need to lose and it feels like this huge burden, right? Just say, I am this weight, and use your goal weight and just tell yourself, I am that weight. And everything will start working to, you know, with the Law of Attraction, working to make that truth. Like your motivation, you'll be making better eating choices because you're thinking in this way of being where you want to be, is the point I'm trying to make. It doesn't have to be weight related, but hopefully that you guys can understand that. It says believe, feel like you're having it. So what would it feel like to have this thing that you want, and focus on that. Inspired action. Act as if you already have these things. Know it's done, have fun, realign, and receive. So basically when we manifest, we put out this intention or this want or whatever into the universe. Speak of it as you already have it. Assume, feel like you already have it, and just let it go from your thoughts as if it is already here. And that's the magic of manifesting. And when you already like believe that it is, then it just kind of magically comes true. So hopefully you guys have an open mind, but that's how manifesting works. Just like I was talking to some friends yesterday, if you're running late, right, and you're saying, oh my gosh, I don't want to be late, I don't want to be late, I don't want to be late. The universe doesn't understand the word don't or no. It just hears, I want to be late, I want to be late. They're like, okay, well, let's give you some red lights, let's do this, let's put someone in your slow person in your way, because you are just repeating, going to be late. And so they're like, okay, we'll make sure you're real late. So start changing words to like, I mean, you can't defy laws of gravity and, you know, of the 3D world we're in, but just start saying things like on time, on time, on time, on time, and then the universe will start working things so you're closer to being on time. All right, now that I've gotten really weird on you guys, let's get some charms and letters out for this week to get some more message on what you guys can expect for the week. Okay, let's see. Letters. What's for letters? Ooh, you guys had 4. Okay, we have an E, an I, a Y, and a Q. Very interesting letters there. I'm going to pull some charms. Don't worry, I'll bring it up closer to let you guys see it. And I want to pull a zodiac dice too to see what zodiac sign you're going to be working with this week. Woo. Okay, you guys got a lot of charms. We have the number 1. You guys were pile 1. We have the word special, the word sweet. I have an apple. Some of you guys might be going back to school or have kids going back to school this week. Oh, we have another letter, guys. We have the letter C. We have a cat, a black cat. We have an owl. Geez, you guys have a lot. We have a fish. And it looks like kind of a towery kind of building here. And let's do your guys' dice. I'm going to roll it over here and place it on there. I don't want to mess everything up. And Capricorn popped up. So let's see. So messages for this week. Your letters are E, I, Y, and Q, and C. The number 1, we have sweet and special. So you're going to have something sweet and special come up this week. We have a black cat. So you might be dealing with someone that's kind of superstitious. Black cats aren't bad, you know. I don't think you guys are going to have a stroke of bad luck. I'm not going to say that because don't put that in your head. Again, we're talking about the law of attraction. Don't focus on things you don't want. I'm just hearing like there's something fun about superstition, or some of you guys might be starting to plan or try to figure out what you're going to do with Halloween this year. Apple, you know, I'm hearing like, you know, school, teacher, things like that. I feel like something else. Anytime I have fruit, also, I feel like there's going to be a fresh start, something fresh and new. We have love here. So we did talk about, you know, this family healing of love and not keeping score. I feel like if you can do that, you're going to open your heart up more. Some of you guys, I don't know, I'm getting like travel. I don't know what this is supposed to be. It kind of looks like a Roman column kind of thing. I'm probably wrong. I apologize if I am. But something about a strong, sturdy building. Like there's an arc in here, which is one of the strongest forms in architecture. So I'm hearing like a strong, firm foundation is going to be building this week. You guys are going to be tapping into some wisdom and possibly teaching some others to do something for themselves this week. I got that old proverb, like, you know, give a man a fish, he's, you know, fed for a day. Teach a man to fish, he's fed for life. Kind of proverb just comes in. So I think you're going to be sharing some wisdom with someone else and teaching them how to do something for themselves this week, which is really cool. Maybe you guys will be sharing the art of manifesting with somebody else. Yeah, I think that's it in Capricorn, guys. So you guys will be working with a Capricorn this week. Okay, I think that's it. Sorry, I was a little weird on this. I'm not sorry. You guys get mad at me every time I say sorry. I'm not actually sorry. I just say the word sorry. I'll stop talking. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. I hope to see you guys in a future reading. Bye, guys. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 2. You guys have this rainbow rose quartz. All right, let's see what your guys' overall energy for the week is. You guys have the 5 of Wands, so there could be a level of friction competition this week. We have a King of Swords and the Page of Cups. So a lot of different things. I feel like these don't necessarily connect. I feel like they're different things. The King of Swords might go a little bit into someone maybe trying to, or they could all go together. Someone, I just heard for some of you guys, someone's competing for your attention. But you get to be like the stoic one who just knows this week. So there might be a sense of you have an understanding that other people don't this week, and you can see beyond this friction that's going on. Kind of cool, or you're being asked to rise above and see the truth of a situation. Some of you guys may be getting some sort of love offer here. Like our Page of Cups is our messenger of love. So some of you guys could be very well hearing, you know, someone's emotions for the first time this week. They might be expressing themselves. I'm hearing you're going to be kind of calm and confident and collected about this, but also be mindful of any friction going on this week with you guys. Let's see. Okay, so we have these are kind of love related section of this reading. So we have a romance angels and an affirminator's love and relationship card, which is kind of advice. So we have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So basically I'm being guided to say, like, if someone that is a love interest of you is going through a financial hard time or something with their career, to not take that personal, that it's when it's affecting your love life or their reactions to you. Like if someone's been a little harsh because they're dealing with a lot of stuff, it's just solely they're stressed out. So keep that in mind. And then for your love advice, it says maturity. I make peace with the tough relationships of my past. I probably would have skipped the pain they came with, but I'm grateful for the lesson they brought me, because those tough relationships, I can look back at the mosaic of my life and see the value in the broken pieces. Then, because these cards are funny, they have like these little asterisks and it says internet stalking my exes. So as you look back at the mosaic of your life, aka stalk your exes, you'll see the value even in the broken pieces. And it says, I really dodged a bullet. So you might be looking back at someone maybe you were fond of, or an ex or whatever, and then you kind of stalk their social media and you're like, wow, okay, I'm glad I'm not involved in there. So that might happen for some of you guys this week. But you just sense a sense of maturity this week, and you recognize that all the pain that you went through has made you who you are. Okay, our next thing is kind of involved for work. This is an affirminators, which again, the same type of decks as these. Are kind of funny, self-helpy kind of cards. I love them. They're hilarious. But work, it doesn't necessarily have to be work. It can be school. It can be anywhere you're collaborating with people. So what do you need to keep in mind this week when you're collaborating with people or working? It says, I liberate myself from the endless treadmill of procrastination and start taking action. Yeah, your card's action, sorry. Taking action reminds me that it feels good to move forward instead of running in place. And it doesn't take any more energy than all of my procrastinating, although it does result in fewer online shoe orders. So this week you're asked to step out of this vicious wheel of procrastination and actually put your plans into action. Anything you've been working on, actually do it. Instead of just thinking about it, they're saying, this is the week to start putting things into action instead of procrastinating on things. So you guys might be getting a swift kick in the butt this week at work, or just something you're working towards to really, really just get out there and do it. Stop going in this circle. You're going to feel better at the end of it. And then we have for our law of attraction cards, this week you guys are focusing on mindfulness. So awareness of thoughts without judgment, meditate, breathe, yoga, being present, and grace. So this week you guys, really want to focus on just being less judgmental, finding time for yourself, breathing, meditating, doing anything good for your mind, body, soul kind of connection, being more present. So if you have a chance, if you're interacting with someone or your children or whoever, and you have your phone, try to put that down and be present in the connections that you have going on in your life. So, okay, let's move to the charms. I also have a zodiac dice that we'll pull to see who you're involved with zodiac-wise this week. So let's get some letters. We had Q pop out in the first one too. So we have Q, H, and T. So those are your letters. Let's pull some charms. Let's dig deep in this bag. See what we got. Whoa, okay, I got a lot. So I have, this is the constellation Lepus, which is the hare. I recently did a soul realignment and found out that I am from a starseed from Nihal, which is on the Lepus constellation. So that's the technical reason for that, but I will get into other messages for this. We have a snowflake. We have a white dove with the olive branch, so kind of like a peace offering. We have dream, want, and kiss. Oh, and some lips. Somebody's getting some kisses this week. Okay, we have Aries. We have a fishbone we have, I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a dragonfly. I'm going to go with, it kind of looks like a bee. Dragonfly or bee. And my bunny charm. So I always have to say this when I say that some bunny loves you. Oh, so bunnies might be relevant for you guys because the Lepus constellation is the hare, which is a rabbit. So there's going to be some dreams and wanting and kissing. Again, with this princess or page of cups, I feel like someone's going to be, you know, expressing how much they want to kiss you this week. Somebody loves you, somebody. Snowflake, so there's going to be uniqueness to your week, and there's also going to be something that brings you a lot of peace here. This little guy, I'm hearing like work. You might be working a lot. Again, we had the action card, so I think you're going to be putting stuff in action instead of procrastinating. This fishbone. Okay. The message that I'm getting for this fishbone, it's kind of weird, but I'm hearing you're going to be seeing, and we had the King of Swords, and I told you that you're going to be seeing through something, like seeing the truth of something. You're going to be seeing what makes up the fundamentals of something. Like if you were to strip something down to its bare bones, you're going to be seeing, like, understanding a truth about something, because something about it is going to be revealed this week that you're going to be able to see through to the very core of something this week, which is very, very interesting. Oh, I forgot one thing, my zodiac dice. You guys had Aries, but let's see what else we get. So we have Scorpio. So Aries and Scorpio could be very pertinent to you guys this week. Maybe a Scorpio wants to kiss you. They're very, very yummy like that, right? All the zodiac signs are yummy, but Scorpio seems to be the most intense. I am not Scorpio, so I'm not, you know, tooting up my own horn or anything. All right, guys, so those are your charms and your letters this week, and your cards. So I'm very interested if you guys, you know, come back in a week from now and tell me if any of this stuff came true or any of this stuff is already coming true for you. I always love hearing your guys' comments. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and I look forward to seeing you guys in a future reading. Bye, guys. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 3. You guys picked this cool pyramid that I'm not quite sure what it's made of from. It's made of something cool that has red in it. I'm not sure. Maybe a jasper of some sort. I'm not sure. Anyway, very cool. So we are seeing what can you guys expect in the week ahead. I have a couple different subjects. We have overall energy, we have some love, we have some work-related stuff, and some law of attraction stuff. And then we will be pulling charms, and I have a zodiac dice. So let's see, overall energy for this week. You guys have the Page of Pentacles, you have an Ace of Swords, and the Lovers. So some soulmate vibes coming in this week for you guys. You guys could also be having some sort of inspired thought, an aha moment this week, seeing the truth about something as well. And then so our Page of Pentacles, you could be getting a new job offer or a new beginning. But I'm hearing an offer to you of something physical, tangible is coming in this week. For some of you guys, you might be getting some money or an idea that's going to help you be able to bring in money. That's interesting. Okay. See what other messages are coming through for this. There's going to be a lot of focus and clarity this week too for a lot of you guys. You're going to be able to see this truth, something clear, and maybe that someone's going to offer you something or hand you something that's going to give you that aha moment. And then also we can't ignore our lovers over here. So there's going to be some sort of soul level connections going on this week. Lovers also can sometimes do Gemini, also can be about choices, like two mirroring choices. So I have to point that out as well. All right, so let's do our love cards. So this week it says, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may be different than your usual type and expectations. So you're being asked to keep an open mind when it comes to love this week, guys. So this person might be a little different than you expected. And then your advice for love. These are the Affirminators love and relationship cards. They're supposed to be funny, so hopefully I'll translate it well. In pile 1, I butchered it, so please bear with me. Okay, it says benefit of the doubt. I believe in the basic goodness of other people, and I give them the chance to show it. If they prove me wrong, then that's on them. At least I can go to sleep knowing that I practice trust and forgiveness rather than fear and doubt. And later on, if I need to, I can always change my mind and retroactively judge them like it's my career. So basically it's just saying, it's like that open-minded, like don't instantly just judge a book by its cover. You know, I mean, we have this lion here that's assisting this gazelle, and normally they would eat them, right? So they're just saying, you know, have an open mind when it comes to love this week. Give someone the benefit of the doubt until they prove otherwise. Okay, so then for work, I have another affirminator. So work can be actual work, school, or anytime you're collaborating with people. So just keep this in mind in your collaborations this week. This sounds very work-like. So it says balance. Burning the candle at both ends, that might give you double the ambience and twice the scent of yang lang lang, but you can't keep that up, that kind of energy up. Sorry. You can't keep that kind of energy aspiration forever. This card is reminding you to sprinkle some balance into your work-life recipe. When was the last time you ate a good meal, spent time with old friends, stepped foot outside? If you're working so hard, your tank is empty, then you're not really doing your job any favors. So take a moment and stop and smell the, I hope I'm saying that wrong, is it lang lang? Smell the roses or your full-time sanity will thank you. So you're just being called to have a balance in work and not overdo it. If you guys are some workaholics this week, they're asking you to calm down a little bit and just enjoy the small things in life and just take a moment, even walk outside, ground yourself. Barefoot in the grass is always really good grounding exercise and to bring you back into balance. So for law of attraction this week, you guys have allowing. It says enjoy or relax, enjoy yourself, have faith, allow situations to unfold, answers come, highest outcome. So this week you're being asked to focus on allowing the good to come into your life. Also I'm hearing allowing someone, maybe this person is trying to help you at work. This Page of Pentacles, like actually offer you assistance. And if you've been out of this work balance, they're saying allow the good things to come and really relax. Like we very much have someone sitting on a beach chair with an umbrella relaxing, and with this balance card, so you're being asked just to take a moment to relax and enjoy the goodness of life this week, and things will allow other situations to unfold. You don't always have to be the one fixing everything, just allow other people to help. All right, so let's get your letters for the week. Let's see. Okay, so we have F, a J, and an N. So those are your letters. Let's pull your charms. So pile 3, what? Pile 3 charms. Okay. And your zodiac dice is Capricorn. Capricorn came up in the first pile too. So we have Capricorn, which are an earth energy, which is that pinnacle energy. So potentially someone, Capricorn, will be wanting to help you out. We have this wheel. So the messages I heard was let go of the wheel. If you have some control issues at work, like or either work, home, whatever, where you feel like no one else can do it right, they're saying this week to let go of the wheel a little bit. Let some other people help you. We have a shovel, which kind of reminds me of working. We have a butterfly, we have a heart, we have the cherries, we have a key, and we have a Pegasus horse. So in love. So there's, that love this week. You got that Lovers card, that have an open mind about your soulmate. Could be a Capricorn. I feel like there's going to be some transformations this week. Anytime we have butterflies is a sign of transformation. This shovel, and again, this is a beach shovel, but I'm hearing instead of being so hardworking, learn to play with work, if that makes sense. A beach shovel, you're not shoveling a big hole in the dirt. It's not heavy work. It's fun. It's light work. It's having a sense of being more playful at work. You could be getting the key to something this week, and I think that's that idea, because we had that Ace of Swords, so it's like this clarity, like something's going to be unlocked for you this week, and you hold the key for that. There's going to be a sense of magic too, with our winged horse is a Pegasus, and you know, they're pretty magical, similar to a unicorn, so there's something like majestic this week. This cherry, so it could be something new that you're doing. Cherries also might be relevant to some of you guys, also to somebody. It might be cluing you into a person this week. And then we had this love, so I think that's all of them, but I love you guys to look at these charms, because there's always stuff that is sometimes very personal to people, so do not downplay that either. So if you see something and I didn't say it, it doesn't mean it's not true for you. So you know, always follow your intuition with those kind of things, guys. So as always, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys being here, and I look forward to seeing you in a future reading. Bye guys.